Happy 2017 from the world of tomorrow. Well, perhaps not. Depends when I actually upload this video. I may end up putting it up before the new year. But we'll find out. I mean, I've had a couple of days, well, more than a couple of days. Like an entire week, in fact. And had a very nice Christmas. Enjoyed all my odds and ends, the family gathering, the many, many platters of food. And why is this store not yielding? Yield? God damn it all. Okay, fine. I'll go figure out what I need to do with that later. There's plenty of other doors that I can go open. Doors that are much easier to open. I'll have, you know, slutty doors. Oh yes. Oh yes. Right, where was I? Going down the marble staircase that never ends, apparently. With one guard patrolling. I wonder how you would have got around that guy. But all seriousness, like if you were trying to do like a perfect ghost run and not caution anybody, how would you get past that guy without knocking him out? I mean, as far as I can tell, there was like this, especially like with the surface we're on right now, he would hear you the moment you began moving. Yeah, that's some rhyming bullshit. It's probably to do with what's at the top of that tower that I can't access yet anyway, so I'll come back to that in a moment. Really? None of my keys? No, lockpick actually works on this door, though. So the question is, why does the lockpick not work on the door above? Yeah, I'll say I'll go back and figure it out later. How's everyone doing? You all have a nice Christmas? I'm glad to hear it. No, you're not a weirdo for speaking to your computer monitor and/or TV screen. Why would you even suggest that? Okay. Ooh. Open door, but there be peoples. Arrow shooting peoples. And regular swording peoples. Right. Ominous music is ominous. Not sure why the music is so ominous, but there it is. Hey buddy, how you doing? Don't you dare see me. There we go.
When are they going to bring
Time to go to sleep. Now quickly before your friend turns around and notices me. Run away, run away, run away. Excellent. The first perfect crime of potentially the new year. Or the last perfect, well, not even the last. One of the perfect crimes of the preceding year, depending on what's going on and when I release this. Oh, it's just the abrupt musical cuts. Just, there's no fade in and fade out, just click straight from one to the other. It gets me every time. There's probably a mod that fixes that and smooths out the transition. But, you know, I actually don't want it. I kind of enjoy this. In an odd kind of a way. Okay, a lot of people going in and out of that double door at the end of the room there. Room? Corridor. Locked, of course it's locked. Everything's locked. I'm locked, you're locked. It's all locked. They're both coming together, that's... Well, isn't that just sweet? It's like my little rent-a-god, my little rent-a-god. Our friendship will ever endure. Come on, guys. That's it. Arrow guys walk a bit faster, so there's going to be some natural separation going on. Surprise! Everyone ends up a little lighter in the pocket after Christmas, so it's only appropriate, I think, that I take all of his goodies and stick him up a corner. I apologise, by the way, if you can hear a lot of weird distortion noise in the background. It is ridiculously windy here right now. And since the place I'm living in actually has a functional chimney, I get to hear the echoing, billowing winds, just amplified massively inside a brick canal, which is awesome. Okay. Need to wait for him to come back. But yeah, hopefully I should be able to edit it out, it should be fine. I haven't got any, actually I haven't got a cold for once as well, which is amazing for this time of year. There's a sweet spot, well, two sweet spots during the year where I have neither colds nor hay fever. It's amazing, the things you can smell. Anytime now. Anytime now. There we go. Not like I'm on a schedule or anything. I'm really not. I finished my last day of work Friday 23rd. Went into the office, made sure everyone had got paid and whatnot in time for Christmas. Got everyone ready for their schedules for the new year. And then I left. My job done. At last. Though irritating, I will be the first one back in the new year. Just I am the last person to leave at the end of each year. Oh well. I get extra money and this year a box of chocolates for my trouble, so... Can't say fair on that, I suppose. There we go. Hopefully nobody misses those chaps. I mean, why would they really? I wouldn't miss them, would you? No, of course you wouldn't. Anyone else? Was it just the three amigos? Okay. It's a bit of a weird set. Looks like there should be a door over there, doesn't it? Yeah, considering this is like the Mage's Tower, how is it supposed to be a magical portal? Somebody mention in the comments if that's like I knew there was a secret. How do I get up the nope. Climb, there we go. Just lump of gold hidden up in the rafters as you do. Oh, that doesn't matter. Kinda glad that didn't hurt me, that would have been irritating. Okay. Yeah. Yes? Yeah. Just trying to know whether or not to check the second rafter before checking the doors or not. But, for pity's sake. There we go. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything up here, though. I am disappointed. But there you go. Okay. Now we check the doors, and the floors, and everything else. See, that really does look like it should be like a door of some sort, doesn't it? Like a secret door, or a magic door, or just something. Whew. Got a bit of indigestion going on because I ate about 4 different mini chocolates just now. Just before recording, and I've not actually had a proper breakfast yet either, so... Yeah, what the hell, it's Christmas, right? Marble floors in your sleeping quarters, why would you do that? Okay. Careful. Careful. Arrows, I'm presuming? And in this one there is... treasure. Spectacular. Well, if you don't need me for anything, I'll be leaving now. Alright, key. Let's lock you back in. Question, mate, how do you get out? I mean, I'm presuming the guy's got a key of his own, but... every now and again the devs forget to do, take care of that. Treasure over...
there?
Yes.
Sorry, nothing here now.
Well, that is where you're wrong. And allow me to correct you. And take your wallet, and whatever that was, and your cup. You are very rich for a servant. You know, relatively speaking, anyhow. Oh, for pity. Okay, try the top one. After all, it's not the lass's fault that she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. There we go. Sleeping comfortably. 6 inches above the covers. I think her name was Dana. Okay. Right, more treasure. Don't mind if I take this to you, chum? Of course you don't. Why would you? Seems like a stand-up gent. Empty. Treasure. That'll do me. I'm not getting close enough to the guards to check if they've got pockets I could pick as well. That seems like it might be pushing it somehow. Let's see if there's anything up there. No, so those are connected to the ceiling, so no, that should be fine. Start right, go left. What a lovely pointless room. Literally, you didn't even bother putting furniture in here to give it a vague sense of being something that had a point. I know this has been a criticism I've had throughout the entire game so far, just pointless rooms. Okay, that a bit of treasure and a random chest of drawers, but still seems no actual point to the room. We can put like some sacks in there or something. Just suggest it's like a storage area. This... Oh, this was the thing I saw earlier that I assumed was like the captain's room. But no, this is like a guard post, I suppose? You can't really see anything from here. You sure the hell can't do anything about it if you do. Which makes this kind of pointless. Yeah, okay. That's just a bit of a weird design, to be quite frank. Right, I think all we got left is the room right at the end of the hall, isn't it? With the metal door. Now, does one of my many keys open this, or am I going to have to bloody lockpick all over again? I must jangle like all hell. It matches the bloody tap shoe, so why should I complain? Nope, no. Fine. Surely I should have found a key to like all of these doors by now. I know the game likes to do this, like to come with arbitrary reasons why you can't just pick, you know, a door or whatever, but I can't help but feel I should have been able to by now. Well, you know what I meant. Well, you've got to pick a door rather than use a key. I mean... Well, actually, no, I suppose if this is... Ah, yes, this is the captain's room. Okay, it would make sense only he would have a key, I guess. The question is... Yeah, he's asleep over there. I'm not seeing a key on his model, though. I mean, there must be for him to get in and out of the bloody room, but... Yeah, whatever. Just take his gold.
Like Captain Regalio's been holding out on the mages.
And his necklace.
He can't hold out on me.
Indeedy. Although we left the goods out in the open, how the mages have not, you know, found it yet, I don't know. Recovering the golden medallion of Saint Burgundan will reward all the sweat I put into the endless hunt for those damned talismans. By selling it, I will surely make some profit off of this ordeal. In all my years of service to the hand, I have never seen their efforts so thoroughly stymied. Or stymied, however you pronounce it. It almost as though one of their own had taken and hidden the talismans so completely that not even the archmages can find them. Captain E.F. Regalio. I am E.F. Regalio. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Just what I think of now whenever I see a vaguely Spanish-sounding name. Yeah, okay. Although we're talking about talismans, no one's hidden... Was it the hand that... No, it was the keep... I thought it was the keepers that locked the church. Or am I getting it wrong and it was actually the hand? Like their upper-ups that did it. In which case, why would they care where the talismans currently are? They don't want the place opened again. Probably should have been paying closer attention. I don't think it's entirely important at this particular juncture who it was specifically that did it, but... Treasure. Marvellous. And no key to the room. Interesting. How are you planning to get out again, chum? I can't help but wonder. You know. Thought we could wake up for a second there. Okay. Because I can't lock him back in, which is going to be the first giveaway he has, that somebody's been in there, even if he doesn't notice that the stolen medallion, well, necklace, whatever, that he left out in the open is suddenly gone. Oh, I got the loot total as well. Nice. Right. Questions. Where to go? Got a save there. Let's go down and look for this library and the glasses and such next, I think. I'll come back and investigate what's going on with that very top floor again. Probably towards the end of things. Which probably could turn out to be like the least effective possible way of doing it, but it's what I'm going to have to do this time round. What are you tutting at? You son of a bitch. Oh, for... I love wasting arrows in invisible collision, I really do. Thank you for that, game. It's irritating when it happens in bloody Dark Souls too. Your arrows get stuck on invisible walls and you can see them hovering over nothing. knock you out and hide you. Surprise! Grab. Game. Nope. For bloody sake. There's got to be something else going on here, because I've very, very recently changed the batteries in my mouse and it's still spazzing out. And I know that I'm not out of range of the Wi-Fi receiver, much as, you know, it seems to be the case now and then. But, yes, I'll figure something out. It's just weird, because I don't change, like, the general area the mouse is in, just every now and again it'll stop responding. Because I'm not leaving it long enough for it to go into, like, power saving mode or anything like that. So I'm constantly moving about and doing stuff. So I don't get it. Ooh, nice. Good night. Oh, I hear doors opening. Time to leave. Time to leave. Perfect. I think you find that was basically the perfect crime. And, poo to you with knobs on if you disagree. I apologize for the way if you can hear me sniffing every now and again. It's not actually, like I said, I've already mentioned, it's not a cold or an allergy thing. It's, I think I've actually got the temperature up slightly too high in here. It's actually melting my sinuses or something. Which is about as gross as it sounds, I assure you. I can still hear somebody, but I cannot for the life of me figure out where they are. Oh, there you are. Oh, you were going in and out of the door over there. That's fine. I prefer to knock you out before carrying on, really. But screw it, why not? Well, speaking of continuing, this is a very loose connection I'm about to make, but I'll try it anyway. I recently viewed the trailer for The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah. I'm pretty excited, not gonna lie. I really loved The Last of Us. Well, the story, that is, more so than anything else. The gameplay was, well, it was there. It was functional. I tend to view The Last of Us more as a deeply compelling interactive story than a game, per se. In fact, I probably could have quite happily sat through just an animated movie rather than having to have performed any inputs myself, but then again, it probably wouldn't have been quite as impactful without the interactive element. But still, I'm really looking forward to seeing where it goes. I think a lot of us, not just me, but pretty much everyone who played the game was waiting for that cliffhanger at the end to turn into something. A sequel. Yeah, I'm supposed to have heard that little bit of dialogue much earlier in the level. Talking about how dangerous the mages are. I mean, yeah, they've seen it so far. They sort of stood around in the fire tower not doing much when I ran straight past them. And the others have all been knocked unconscious before they've even seen me, so yeah, terribly dangerous. Take care of you first, chump. Good night. Need less of you lot around. I really, really do. I was saying, yes, the sequel. So yeah, I watched the trailer and such, and read a few interviews and other odds and ends, and yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. There are some things I'm not entirely certain about, I will admit. It's like, I'm not sure I like... Amplifier's gonna hate me for saying this, but I'm not sure I like Ellie's tattoo. I gotta admit, as a person, I don't really get the point of tattoos. See, I don't quite hold truck with the concept behind a lot of them. I've spoken to people who have them, And some of them do indeed look quite cool, but I don't quite get it. Like, I draw quite a lot in my free time. And the risk of tooting my own horn, I think I'm at least proficient at it. And I've drawn some things that I quite like the look of. But not a single one of these things that I've composed, and there's stuff amongst my drawings that is of a personal nature and whatnot. But not a single time have I looked at, what I've just penciled onto the paper and thought, you know what, I'd really love that, stapled across my shoulder or slapped on my back or whatever. So I'm quite happy just to leave it there on the page and look at it now and then, if I need, for whatever reason, to be reminded of what it represents. Again, admittedly, there's a lot of the, anything I draw in that regard doesn't tend to be shown to other people. So perhaps it's just a reflection of me being a rather private person in that regard, I don't know. Let's get a closer view of you. Which way do you... Okay, you're sort of turned away from me right now, sort of. I can see you... Oh, I can see the sword wibbling around, so I know he does turn. The question is, in what directions and for how long? Yeah, he's facing completely away from me now. If I can pull this off. Quickly. Ah, key, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Not gonna whispering. Does that mean somebody else is nearby? Probably does. I started screw it. If they're gonna find me, they're gonna find me. If I can get away fast enough, shouldn't be an issue though. It's getting rather corpsey in here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, not even corpsey, they're just unconscious. They're just sleeping. It's fine, they're just sleeping. So, like we once were, are those who now inhabit this land. They are the chrysalists that shall become... Become what? We have adapted... whatever. Sounds like pagan nonsense to me. Healing potion and bread. Don't mind a bit of bread. If I can find it again in my inventory. A single health point. Marvellous. I remember when eating things was actually...
Hello.
like half the point of the game.
Seems peaceful enough now.
Put this out so I've got a chance to get near without getting spotted. A chance, mind you. Not a guarantee. Shut up, you grumbly bastard. There's only room for one complainer in this show, and that's me! Me. Me. Now I've accidentally blown out the microphone doing that. I can never entirely tell exactly what tone and cadence will cause an input spike. It's not necessarily related purely to volume. Say sometimes... Oh! Hi! Why were you just standing there looking through the window not doing anything? Had your script bugged out? Stop that, that's quite dangerous. You'll have somebody's eye out, young man.
Don't make me come find you.
Oh, I welcome it, I really do. There we go.
Where's the thief now?
I don't know. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
I'll find you.
No, you won't. Yes, I will. Won't. Oh, please. There we are. Thought my mouse was bugging out again for a second. Let's catch up to you as quickly and safely as we can and knock you bloody unconscious. Now, I can't hear you walking. Where have you gone?
Can't run fast. Get nice love pack. Tougher.
Yeah, you're a pain in the arse. I hope you know that.
For it.
Bye-bye. This is what he does. He just stands and stares through the window, because that seems, well, daft, to be quite frank. His script must be bugged out. There's no way in hell that's what he's supposed to do, like just stand there and... Where's he gone? Are you still here walking and whistling? What the hell? Is somebody else still awake down here? I can't see anybody. They can't see much of anything. You can go stand where your buddy is now. Is that what's going to happen? Are you going to freak out and go into help me mode? Because your buddy's unconscious. I'm really glad, actually, that, unlike a lot of stealth games, well, of the more modern era anyway, that Thief never did that whole business of, if an enemy encounters an enemy that has been knocked unconscious, they can't revive them. That always used to really annoy me in certain stealth games. Like, you spend the better part of like 10 minutes planning out your route, your objective, knocking out all the people you needed to in like pinpoint precision accuracy. You get to like the final guy and, you know, some nonsense would happen. He'd elude you, or you'd miss your strike, and he'd run off, and you think, ah, well, never mind. You know, you grab whatever you need to grab, you turn around to go back and realise that the little sod was walking around the level, waking up all the people you just knocked unconscious, who now had slightly different patrol routes for various reasons, and were all much more likely to spot you. That sort of thing always used to annoy me. Because I'm too stubborn to, like, constantly reload. To get, like, perfect runs. I'm happy to go with it up to a certain point. Like, if I get to, like, what I consider a choke point in a stealth game, I'm happy to save and reload. If I think the odds of me succeeding in what I want to do first time are, you know, low. But I do prefer to fly by the seat of my pants when possible. All the goodies. All the goodies. Oh, of course it's locked. Why would it not be locked? Do any of my keys open it? Or do I have to go straight for the lockpicks? Ah, good. Much better. Where do these things even go? In both these cases, there's no continuing staircase. There's a little window, though. Oh, that's the court. These are the courtyards, aren't they? Yes, yes. These are the stairwells that I never went up. When you transition between courtyards, okay, yeah, I know where this is now. There's no need to bother going down those. Well, was not expecting that to actually work.
So this is where the mages hide their dirty little secrets.
Yeah, I'm not giving a reference to the song because it's crap. Get rid of all this. I can hear walking. That's never good for me. Or anyone else for that matter. But mostly me. Oh god. I still hear you. That was a bad idea. I was hoping there'd be carpet.
Escape while you can.
I plan to.
Left alone.
You mean? Oh,
Shadows will not shelter.
fuck. No, don't start that nonsense when you get close to me for no reason.
The darkness will not protect you for long.
I believe in a thing called Kosh.
While you can.
The perfect crime. I hear somebody still clomping around though. I kind of want to move his body out the way. I don't know if the game's going to give me the chance. There's something up there with that clipping texture. That might just be a clipping texture. Well, I'll figure it out, it's fine. Thing over here. That walking I can still hear is freaking me out. Back into darkness. I can hear you, jackass. I know you're here somewhere. Right, parchment, parchment, parchment. Wow. Notes from the council session of the Inner Circle. Due to a disastrous experiment by Archmage Jabu... Really? Jabu Ibulali. The water tower will be closed until further notice due to flooding. All future experiments using water elementals are forbidden by the mutual consent of the Inner Circle until we can devise stronger wards. Our keep must remain unified and maintain tradition. Each tower holds the key of another to maintain direction, blah blah blah. That's going to... Key to the water tower was lost while controlling the accident, so the fire mages have no symbol to guard. Which I'm presuming is why they were given the treasure key, whatever that is. Therefore, the fire mages will keep the key to the chamber in the central tower that holds our treasured possession. The key to the Tower of Earth shall remain in the Tower of Water, since the water mages are the only ones who can survive entering the flooded areas. Really? Surely anyone who can swim can survive it. It's like there's one room, you just swim up. I don't think you'd need any like special magical training to manage that. Unless like... I don't know, is this like set during a period where regular people wouldn't have?
Be still.
Oh, do piss
I
off.
stand unscathed.
You've literally no reason to have seen me. Was stood, crouched even, perfectly still, in the dark, and you weren't looking at me. Literally no reason for you to have spotted me there. I know I go off on one every time that happens, but yeah, that's bullshit. There's no way to describe it. That shouldn't have happened. Yeah, trying to figure out. The only room we found in the central tower is that one that I couldn't access despite having the key. So I'm not entirely sure what the game wants from me here. Unless like there's something else I've got to do first? Do I need to get like the key enchanted or something? That makes sense in the kind of bullshit nonsense way that mages tend to operate in these sort of games. What do you want? What do you want? Yeah, you better run. You and your steampunk goggles. I kind of want to buy a pair though. I like the aesthetic of steampunk. I don't know if I'd actually go as far as to implement it in like my own living space or anything like that. If for no other reason, the fact it's a bloody expensive hobby to have. But I saw a couple of them when I was at Comic-Con. There was a store selling various steampunk items. And I gotta admit, I kind of wanted a pair. Don't know when I'd ever wear them, outside of perhaps another con of some sort, but yeah, I really wanted a pair. Right. I'm gonna take a break in a bit. Apparently I know the location of the Earth Talisman. Do I? Do I really, game? Making a lot of assumptions here. Whatever. Let's knock this cretin out and be on our way. Running drastically out of water arrows too, which isn't great. It's not great at all. Okay, where is he? I can hear...
I shall build shelters from the winds.
He sounds like he should be in this room with me, yet I don't think he actually is.
Vast earth,
I think he might still be downstairs somewhere.
eternal fires.
Move this body out of the way in case he spots it. I'm not entirely certain what it is that's going to alert them.
Until my return to...
See, that sounded really loud, like he was clomping around like right behind me. Yet he's clearly still not even on this bloody level. Which has me both perplexed and annoyed in equal measure. Mostly perplexed. A smidgen annoyed. You down there somewhere? Can't see him. Jeez, where the hell are you, mate? I can hear you. You sound like you should be practically on top of me. Yet... Glump, 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 glump. Ah, there you are. So you were downstairs this entire time. So why did you sound so loud and so close? Other than the fact that this game doesn't handle sound direction very well. By which I mean directional sound, not like composition.
Do not.
Oh,
I am unharmed, foolish one.
Whatever. Of course you walk straight towards me for no reason. This is starting to get on my tits now. Go away and get unconscious already. See, it's this kind of moment where I almost wish that we were in the period where I could like slip some sleeping pills into his drink or something, rather than having to actively go after him. Some more options for the knockout, you know?
Feel your cowardice, intruder.
But in essence, I don't know if Gat would even do stuff like that. I don't think he's the kind of person who would. You coming into the dark, really? Oh, you're in my domain now, son. Oh, the gargoyles! They do nothing! Not against a kosh to the back of the skull, they don't. Right, let's try this again, shall we? I kind of want to get up there. Just to see if there is anything up there, but... I can't decide whether that's actually like a gap or is it like a clipping texture. It's probably a clipping texture. Right. Yep. Doesn't seem to be anyone else about. Door. Chamber of Spooky Statues. Awesome.